Hello there. Happy Tuesday. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Uh, as a lot of you probably know, I had an appointment right before the stream, so that's why I'm late today. Sorry. But yeah, it ran a bit late, in addition to being right before the stream, so yeah, it definitely delayed the stream a bit. But we're here. Even if it's like, it started 20 minutes late, I think exactly. But close enough. Um, yeah, obviously, I was collecting every single snowflake just to make sure I wouldn't waste any of them and I would still have enough for tomorrow. Um, anyway, don't forget to recycle your snowflakes. But yeah, I've had a pretty decent weekend. And, yeah, like, things are finally improving regarding, me feeling better from having had COVID. I mean, I know that I've been streaming for a week already, but um, yeah, energy level wise, I'm like feeling back to normal now, I'd say. I still cough every now and then, but yeah, finally, like properly back to normal energy, I think. So, um, yeah. Other than that, like I've been cooking more food again. I made pancakes, I believe, yesterday or the day before yesterday, and they turned out quite nice. So, yeah, it's been pretty good. Haven't gotten around to making more emotes yet, but like, I'm like only just getting back into the swing of things. So, yeah, I'll get around to them eventually. I'll have a bit of a busy time around the start of February, but eventually things will calm back down again, and then I'll be able to make all the emotes. I mean, actually, there's still quite a bit of time before February. Like, there's still like a week and a half. So, we'll see. But yes, those are the new emotes. Also technically the gingerbread man, that's another new emote, but yeah, that's a seasonal one, so that's not gonna stick around. Um, but yeah, either way, very much looking forward to making more emotes, but soon. Alright, let's get to the part where I actually attempt to open the game. So, yeah, man, I still have a bunch of emote slots. I'll actually check right now, because I'm curious how many I've got at the moment that I haven't, like, filled yet. So, if we count the two follower emotes that are the seasonal ones right now, that's definitely two emotes. I'm not sure if I'll replace the other three at any point. Then five open emote slots for tier 1 subscription. Well, five open slots that aren't animated, six open slots that are animated, and then for tier 2 and tier 3, five animated and not animated each. So that's 20 emotes. And technically I have one bit emote slot and also the cheer emotes. So, point being, I have work to do. And I'm hoping I'll have a very productive spring. So, um, well, it's kind of, uh, I've never actually had, like, proper gingerbread, but the, type that I have had, that tends to contain very little ginger, if any. So, yeah, the closest translation is gingerbread, but it's not really the same recipe as far as I know. So, yes, that is how you spell that one. But yeah, so it's intended to be that one, but they pretty much look the same, so either one. And since it doesn't have a proper translation, I just called it gingerbread, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, there's that. It's supposed to be a Christmas cookie. There we go. Yeah. So... let's skip the intro today. Come on! Skip! Finally. And... which save is it? That one. Alright, so... which organizations are currently in trouble? Well, both of those are on the decline, so I think I've already dealt with them. I think we've already dealt with all the crashed UFOs that were around. Good. So, time to check on ammo, because we're gonna need a lot of ammo to take down all those UFOs. So, that's disruptor bombs. More disruptor bombs. The Prophet missile array. And that's the janitor missile array. Okay, so Prophet, disruptor, janitor. I think that's all. Yeah, that's a janitor. Alright. So I'll check if I can buy those right now, but I don't think I can. Because I think they're currently all sold out. So, fuel is sold out. Disruptor bomb, we need to manufacture those, I think. There. Justice missile, fine. They still had some. Or no, janitor, not... yeah, fine. Janitor, they don't have any. Prophet, they don't have any. And I think those are the two. Prophet, janitor, yeah. So, need to wait for the next week. Which day is it? It's Friday. Okay, so I think the new week starts on Monday at midnight. As in, when it switches from Sunday to Monday, not when it switches from Monday to Tuesday. But I think that's when the shop refreshes. So I'll have to wait for that to get more ammo, because I don't think I can manufacture those. But the... disruptor bombs, I think? There, disruptor inversion bomb. I think that's the correct one. Disruptor bomb launcher. But does it use disruptor inversion bombs? Let's see. Doesn't say. Okay, yeah. So it is the disruptor inversion bomb launcher, and we're making the disruptor inversion bombs. So, yes, I know, I have to wait for the shops to get restocked. But technically I'm not defending the world, I'm just defending this one city. But still, the shops all restock on the same day, and they're not gonna change their restocking schedule on my account. And I think they also don't allow me to make those, but I'll check. No. So, yeah, I can't make ammo for the Prophet and the Janitor missile array. I guess I could try and see if I can switch to different weapons for those, but I don't really have an alternative. Because it would have to be, like, the Retribution missile launcher, like, a long and thin weapon, but I don't really have any of those, so... yeah. So yes, supply chain issues. They should just give me the instructions for how to make that stuff. Alright. Lots of vehicles are being rearmed, so maybe we didn't have that many issues with, ammo and stuff. It actually seems like we're doing fine on ammo, except for the disruptor inversion bombs. Yeah, fine. A janitor missile array that's not fully filled. And another one. So, that's 2 that we didn't manage to fully reload, I think. Yeah. So, it's not as bad as I thought it was. The organization's site got attacked by the government. Alright. I mean, if the government feels like helping, I'm not gonna stop them. There. And let's continue waiting. Oh, government got raided by Psych this time round. So they're just raiding each other. Neat. So, it is, I think, Sunday morning now? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, if we can make it to midnight now, then everything should be restocked again. Including the engines and the fuel. So, let's see how the organizations are doing. Well, alright. Just the Sanctuary Clinic that's still showing up. The other one is low enough to not count as being under alien control. And midnight. There we go. Senate is pleased with the performance of XCOM and has increased funding accordingly. So they've increased by 17,000. How very generous of them. Alright, so time to buy stuff. I'll save again. Nope, don't quit. Save. There. And at this base, let's see. So I think we need at least 2 of the new engines. We still have a fair amount of the fuel. Yeah, I think I'll just order the engines and the fuel. Because I'm guessing that the bigger engines also need more fuel, so might be a good idea to stock up on it a bit. Let's see. Disruptor bomb, stasis bomb. Yep, those are made by the aliens, so. So it was the janitor and prophet missiles that we're using. There. Anything else? I'm not sure why I've got this stuff, but I'm not gonna sell it right now. I might not need it, but it's probably gonna be fine. Right, the reflector dish thingies. I should check that we're researching those already. Anything else? Oh, the missile evasion matrix, that thing. Alright. Let's buy that. I'll hold off on buying more vehicles for now. And going to check the research. So. Yeah, the advanced control system, that's engineering though. Large disruption shield. And I think for biochemistry, we don't really have a project right now. Yeah, so the small one will also need to be researched in the large lab. And biochemistry, nothing. Do we already have both here? Yes, okay. So as soon as they're done researching the large disruption shield, we can research the smaller one. Which is good. So... is everyone currently on the ship? Or did we have anyone get wounded? Okay, so one person got wounded. Are they better yet? There. Can't remember who got wounded. Maybe you? We'll see. Where's your weapon? That's weird. Gonna take yours, I guess. Very strange. Oh, maybe you were supposed to be on board. Yeah, I think it was you. Whoopsies. Got them mixed up. No. That button. There. That's the crew I was supposed to go with. And time to check that everyone has enough ammo, and I think the deliveries are also arriving right now. So, just trying to be efficient while I'm not in a mission, because I tend to figure out all the things I missed once we actually get called into a mission. So, yeah. Kind of need to stay on top of all those things, including keeping enough ammo around for the ships and the crew. Because otherwise we're just eventually going to fail. Yeah, so that's the cargo. So then I'll be able to re-equip the ships. And then we should be even more overpowered, because last time I think we... there was an attack of 2 ships, one mothership and another one, and we crashed both of them. I think I even disintegrated the smaller one. And then there was a second attack with 4 or 5 ships. I think it might have been 5 ships. And we, well, crashed 4 of them, disintegrated the 5th. So, yeah, it seems like the current vehicles are strong enough. For those of you who are not aware, I basically missed shooting down one of the easier ships at the start of the game, and now the aliens are not sending the easy ships anymore, so I need to destroy all their advanced ships for them to go back to sending the easy ones. So, yeah, that's the current problem. So that's why I need to be really overpowered. So. Well, we're getting there. Last time, it worked pretty well. So, I'm hoping it'll stay like that. But I'm still upgrading as much as I can, so. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm going to try my best to shoot all of them down. So, we'll see how it goes. Like, we've got some decent ships. But yeah, these are still not researched, so can't do those yet. I'll replace that stuff. Let's see. No, wrong ship. That one has a... This one doesn't. This one doesn't have anything. And those don't have anything. So we are going to need more equipment still. Laser gun. Do those need any ammo? I don't think so. Alright. That's good. But yeah, I'm very curious about the, dish thingies that we're researching. I always think of, like, a satellite dish type thing. We'll find out what they actually are and what they do. But for now, that's what they are to me. And let's speed up time. UFO spotted. Oh joy. Where and what kind? Oh, the pie-shaped one. The game was struggling a bit there. Oh, no. Wrong save name. 940 already. Alright, so I'll see how many ships they're gonna spawn. That's number 2. Which is one of the smaller ones. So we've got a battleship and an escort. And another escort. And that's it. Okay. That's a fairly small group. I'll take it. Okay. So I'll send the ships out, just assuming that they'll have the same enemies to work with. There. And attack. So this is going to be the next group. Up to Hawk Air Warrior 5. Okay. There's that one. And attack. And then the last group. There it is. And attack. Hopefully no fourth one. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this area is going to require a mission. And that ship is just going straight back. Of course it is. Alright. In that case, we'll go back to this save. And wait for the UFOs to start arriving. And then hope for something that's easier to defeat than a UFO just coming in and out that quickly. So, I'll overwrite that save. And there it is. So, same thing as before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 6. It is a battleship. Attack. And then next ship. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since it's right next to the other one. And attack. Okay, that's all. Weird. Is that one cloaked? Because usually not translucent like that. It's really strange. There. Now it looks normal. Now it looks weird again. Yeah, it might be cloaking. Is it just leaving now? Please don't be leaving. It's not leaving. Okay. So, for the big one, they have destroyed the shield. For the small one, not yet. Now they've destroyed the shield of the small one. And big one is down. And pause. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go after this one. Go get it. Yep. Both of them are down. Got him. No, no, don't quit. I keep pressing escape for getting to the options menu, but it doesn't work in this game. So, I'll save over here. But yeah, that worked pretty well. I'll take it. Except for that part. Looks like we'll have to pay some organizations off again. Yeah, we will. I'll pay you off. And I'll pay you off. And you. Just need to keep enough bribes around and everything's fine. Okay. So, are they all returning home? I think they are. Okay. Well, mostly alive. You're supposed to return home as well? I'll double save just in case. Because I'm just happy with how this went. So, let's do the weird glitchy ship first, because I don't trust it. Alright. Like, maybe it'll just glitch out of existence if I don't attack it first. But yeah, it seems we're low on ammo as usual. So that's gonna be interesting. Since it's just the start of the week and I'm already low on ammo. Like, presumably when I buy a new ship, it comes with ammo included. So maybe I should buy more new ships and sell the old ones. Same idea as, like, my dishes are dirty, times buy new dishes. Well, we're still at the point of shooting down as many ships as possible, because I'm still missing, I think it was UFO Type 3. So, that's still the current problem. That's a bit weird. I don't know what's going on here. Alright. Just... Actually... You there. How would you get in here? Where's the entrance? So maybe over here? Looks like it might be over there. Okay. You run over there. Let's see if we can find the entrance. I don't see it. Oh, that could be it. Yep, found it. Okay. I mean, we haven't opened the door yet, so it's probably fine. So, everyone move towards this door. I think this ship should be smaller than the other one. So, probably gonna be fine. There. Ah. What's this group doing? You just figure out a way to get over there, eventually. Sure, it's gonna be perfectly manageable and not take the entire fight for them to even come close to the entrance. Alright. Aliens should... Nope, nope. Not staying hidden. They're shy, though. Alright. I'll take it. They didn't blow up, so... good enough. Going to save again, because I never like maps that include the runny, explodey aliens. They're always a bit stressful to deal with. Okay. There they both are. So... got one. Got the other. Good enough. And then... start checking up here. Okay. Seems calm. For now. So... the other ones are somewhat close. So they can help out. There. Nope. Nope, that was a mistake. I misclicked. You go there instead. Need to be more precise in where I click. Oh, and I forgot to mention to run. Yeah. That's gonna be a problem. How about you? Can I do it right? Okay, I'll just switch everyone to aggressive and running. Because that tends to be a good one to go with. Hello. How you doing today? Okay, this group isn't here. This group is trying to eventually get over there. Not sure how they got stuck now. Oh, there they are. Alright. Progress. Kind of. And then you... try and get here. Okay. I think we've dealt with every unit. So. Nobody shooting. Alright. Guess not, then. Then... oh! I just focused on the... dead popper in the corner. I somehow missed this entire alien. Don't ask how that happened. I don't know. Did I save? I might have, but... I'll do it again. There. It's nice that that alien is actually, like, 2 floors tall. When it comes to aiming as well. It's convenient. Oh well. They've been busy. Really? How about now? Got him. Okay. Next one. You check over here. Alright. There. And let's check over here. Oh, yeah. Bingo. And let's try and get the other one. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully someone's gonna be close enough to help out with that one. There. Got that one. Good. But there's still more to go. Clearly. So... there could still be ones hiding up here. Or back there. Or in those rooms. So I'll just move more units into position. I am still trying to keep as much of the ship intact as I can. Because, I mean, whatever it is, it might be worth selling, even if I don't have a use for it. I mean, currently the issue isn't so much the money, it's more that there's nobody to sell me the stuff I need. Because they keep running out of it. So. But money is still important, like, when I accidentally mow down half the city while pursuing the aliens. Alright, you three should be able to go in there, I think. Alright. They did manage to figure out the pathfinding. Yeah. Better than I expected. They made it into the ship before the end of combat, so... They weren't part of the initial fight, but we haven't cleared the ship yet. So it counts. Oh. I don't like the sound of that weapon. Eesh. I don't like the sound of that weapon either. Is that a grenade? Oh. It's a brain sucker. And it's gone. Wait, what? What? Did we just destroy part of the ship? Okay. And another brain sucker. Another brain sucker. Come on. Shoot better. Yes. Okay. You're aiming a bit too high. That was a bunch of aliens that died in that turn. I don't know where that one... Oh, there! That's why that alien is. Okay. There. Let's save. Oh, don't need to save. Already done with this mission. I'll take it. Okay. Should I send it over to do the other one immediately after? Probably, but I do want to save as well. So... There. And... let's check that ship. Because I don't think anyone ran out of ammo on the previous one. And nobody got their shield badly damaged, so... yeah, exactly. Everyone's at full health with a fully functional shield. Okay. I'm glad I managed to shoot down this ship as well. But it seems like in some cases I will have to save scum to get the ship to go a path where I can actually shoot it. And not just stay right next to the portal and then go back in. So I'll just have to save more frequently. So I'll have a save to go back to from before the ships were launched. So, gonna be a bit tricky. But I'll try my best. Okay, I'm not sure where we are. Alright. That's not confusing at all. Let's just go back to this view. And you try and go over here. Same for the other group. Alright. I mean, yes, they are all moving in one big clump, but they have to go to the ship. There won't be many aliens out here, generally. Alright. I'll switch everyone to aggressive and running already. Might be a bit too early, but I'll do it anyway. And I'll save, just in case I travel the wrong way and then want to undo it. Because I think the ship is supposed to be this way. Right? No? I mean, that's not an opening. Back here? Maybe. I mean, I don't think there's much left of the map over there. So I do think it'll be that path. No, mistakes were made. There. Okay. So, you travel along here. You travel along here. And you as well. Okay, starting to hear the aliens. They are getting impatient. Okay. They are already running out of stamina. I think. Because they're moving a lot slower now. Some of them, at least. Yeah, that's proper running. The other ones weren't running anymore. So, you go back to walking. You go back to walking. Any from this group that are too tired to run anymore? No, you can still run. You can still run. You can run. You can run. Yep, still running. Yep, that's running. Because once they get tired, they kind of drag their feet a bit. Okay. So, the ones at the front don't really have... Well, those two don't really have the time units to do anything else, but... You could check around here. Yeah, that does look like the main entrance of the ship. So, I'll move more people into position. Just in case. There. Alright. So. Now, next turn. Oh, I completely forgot about you. Whoopsies. How rude of me. There we go. That should be everyone. Alright. Glad the aliens aren't feeling too adventurous. So they should all still be inside the ship. I can't remember the layout of this ship, so just have to wait and see. Okay. I mean, I get the gist of it now. So, next person. You there. Okay, so there are several floors. So, should probably also keep an eye on the elevator itself. Just so we don't get ambushed. There. And let's see. You could maybe go up here? Oh. Oh, wow. Wait. What? Where did all of them come from? Oh, wow. That area is crowded. Very crowded. Oh boy. Hope someone's gonna be able to help with that. So many aliens! That might have been a mistake. Going to that floor already. But we'll find out. It's gonna be fine. Okay. You could try and go up. You could maybe try? You could try as well. What? That was confusing. You just go there. Last two. You go there. And last one, I think. Just go here. Alright. No, it's not an alien base. It's an alien ship. So it's a ship that has crash landed on Earth because we shot it down. So. Ow. Please someone shoot the popper before it explodes. Before it explodes. Not after. Oh boy. It's all fine. Everything's fine. Someone shoot that popper. Stop it. Someone shoot the popper. No, shoot it. Yes. So many aliens. Did that really work? Okay, so one shield. Okay. So just one shield got destroyed. That's impressive. I'll take it. Because, like, that was a crowd. Okay. So not sure where this elevator goes. Okay, got that one. I'll take it. And you... go over here. Okay. So you can mainly see those enemies over there. But that's okay. Let's just go ham. Well. They were feeling spicy. Which one do you see? Oh, that one in the corner. Okay, that worked. I'll take it. So... trying to get the big one. Got the big one. Try and get the other big one. Got it. Because they kind of also block the view. So it's good to get them early. Got that one. Got that one. Yes, it's a lot of aliens on this type of ship. Oh, wow! Speaking of lots of aliens... Shh. I think that's a new high score for aliens killed in one turn by one unit. Okay. Alright. You run over here. Okay. Difficult to say if there's anything going on there, but we'll notice if we get shot from the other end, I guess. Okay. Time to check this area. And hopefully not set off any explosions. Because these giant things are probably explosives. Or similar. Okay. I completely forgot about these units. There. You come up here. And I included you in that. Whoopsies. Good enough. It works. Not sure why you were all the way in the back. It's fine. But I think the aliens that are left at this point are going to be a bit panicky. So they might not move much anymore. Like, they might just be in a closet, staring at the wall. And just hoping I don't notice them. Because at the start they tend to be willing to roam around and stuff. But towards the end... I mean, they don't necessarily seek out a hiding spot, but they're not going to move much. Well, there's more than one broom closet on this ship. They're bound to hide in one of them. Very inefficient way to travel over there, but I guess that's the only way to get there. Oh well. Still so glad I don't have to maneuver everyone back to our ship afterwards. It's nice that I can just... Wait. What? I'm still selected. I tried to select you. But yeah, if I had to manually bring everyone back to the ship, I would get quite bored with that. Especially with how silly the pathfinding is. Well, it's not normal European streamer time. I have a bit of a strange stream slot. So it's more Australian streamer time, technically. But yeah, this is not prime time for European streamers. There. Got them. How can I do what? Shoot the aliens while they're panicking? Oh wow. I should have destroyed this part of the city. Oopsies. But it happens. Yeah. Exactly. So it's... Yeah, it's not evening in Europe at this point. Because technically, the main time slot when people tend to stream is, I think, like, starting at 6 PM in most countries. Like 6, 7, 8, or something. Yes, it is normal working hours. So basically, if you stream around this time, and you... Well, around this time for your country, odds are you don't have a normal 9 to 5 job, or you're somehow streaming while at work. But yeah, for me, it's I don't have a normal 9 to 5 job. I stream and I'm teaching myself graphic design. So, no normal job to worry about at the moment. So, like, basically, I set my own hours. The ships definitely need a lot of repair. Can't remember if an organization got infiltrated this time. Might have. We'll see. There. I don't know what that is, so I can't answer the question. Alright. Vehicles rearmed? No? I don't think I've ever been anywhere close to there, so... No. Where even is Victoria? Is that in the US or in the UK? Because there's more than one place named that, I think. Australia! Oh, I've never been to Australia. Sorry. Completely forgot. Also, I was trying to save... not load. Pro gamer. Alright. There. I think this is after the attack, right? Should be. Yes. Yeah. I know I should know that, in theory, but I think there are also places, not just states, named Victoria, but yeah. I have not ever been to Australia or New Zealand, so like I have not been to that entire part of the globe. You know a person named Victoria? I think I have known a person named Victoria. I'm bad with names. Alright. So we'll need one replacement shield for you. There you go. We'll definitely have some stuff to sell. Let's see. I'll buy some more stun grenades, I guess. Since I tend to find more of the other two. And I might eventually want to use a bunch of grenades all in one mission, so... Like, for example, while attacking the aliens... Could be fun to... use a bunch of grenades for that. There, down to 30 of those, because we don't need that many. Boomeroids, no thank you. Brainsucker launcher, don't need them. Entropy launcher, nope. Dimension missile launcher, we don't need that many. Let's go down to 8. Disruptor, let's do 22, sure. Why not? It's a number. Medkit, I'll keep the 2 extra ones. Entropy pods, don't need them. I mean, I guess I could get the armor for other units who aren't in the main group. But if the base gets attacked, it's still nice to have some spare. There. And confirm. Let's see if anyone even needed the armor. Yep, they did. Oh, it's right. Takes a while for it to arrive. Doesn't just magically appear. Okay. Some car got destroyed. But I think it was... Wasn't it last Thursday that TwitchCon got announced? Anyway, I can't remember which one it was. At the end of one of the streams last week. Seems like it's going to be in Rotterdam again, according to the announcement. And apparently it's supposed to stay there for the next 3 years. So that's pretty nice for me. Because that means I'll be able to go for the next 3 years if I want to. So... in case any of you are planning on going to TwitchCon EU. I mean, I'll be there this year. I can't say for sure that I'll go absolutely every year, but this year, yeah. Yeah, it's super convenient for me. I don't really enjoy traveling all that much, so not needing to travel that far is awesome. Like, I just enjoy being in a place I know. Maybe it's just me, but like hotel beds and stuff that they just they're not for me. I never tend to get proper sleep. So, yeah. I just don't enjoy traveling all that much. You don't even have a passport. I still need to get mine renewed, I think, but that's gonna be a thing. But luckily, technically you don't need a passport when you're just traveling within the EU. With, like, some, like, caveats there, but still, if you're a European citizen, you can do a decent amount of travel with, like, a national ID or possibly even no ID, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. Yeah, exactly. So within that area, you can travel without a passport, but in some cases you will still need to show ID. So it's a bit iffy. The point being, it's not so that, like, passports aren't required, you won't need a visa. It's just really convenient. So, yeah. So in that case, I don't have to worry too much about if I'm late on renewing my passport, but I still should get around to it. Because I'm sure renewing your passport when you don't live in the country that you are a citizen of. So, like, resident and citizen are two different things. Um, so, I'm a resident of this country, I'm not a citizen of this country. So, yeah. Getting a passport renewal in that case, gonna be interesting. Never done that before. But there's a first time for everything. And anyone invaded? Nope. Doesn't look like it. I mean, it's gonna be a lot cheaper for us if we don't have to attack any organization. Okay, UFO. The aliens just keep on trying, of course. So, which type is that? Bomber, okay. Yeah, I think I'll have to travel to the embassy or similar place. I've been researching it for a while. I won't know for sure until I've actually done it. The information available for it is very strange, so I'll find out. I'll probably have to email or call some people, which I'm not looking forward to. Because, you know, needing to actually, like, be in contact with people? Oof. How many more? That's a fast attack ship. And another fast attack ship. And another fast attack ship. But that's it, right? Right. Alright. Right, alright. So... Let's... oh, deselect. That's the word. 1, 2... Not the dimension probe. 3, 4? Yeah, that's 4 ships. Let's do 4 each for now. Because we're gonna have a lot of ships to attack. So... Go attack. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 on the next one. Attack. Over here. You go attack that one. And lost 3. Do I want them to go for this one? I mean, it is a fast attack ship, so it might actually be fast. Oh, it's 3 of them in the same spot. Well, that's at least somewhat convenient. I hope they're not actually that fast. But they look kind of fast. Oof. Okay, so first one is already getting shot at. Probably by our ships with the amount of damage it's taking. That one's still on its own. Oh, is that ours? No, we're taking ages to come over here. Eh. Okay, that one might be shot down. Yes. Okay. So, which group was going after that one? Those 3? Really? Oh, no, no. Those are the ones I've got selected right now. I guess... these ones? I'll just assume it was them. Okay, not you. And... you? Yes. Okay. You go and help with wherever the other UFOs are. Oh, I see explosions. Alright, so... help with that one. Sure. Any of them should be fine. Now that we're finally actually attacking this group. I think they're all moving. I hope they are. But I want to keep a closer eye on the ship's health. Oh boy, we're destroying our own base. It's gonna be fine. Oh boy. Don't shoot our base, we need that. Are they gonna kill all our scientists? I hope not. Wait, did the crashed ship just get destroyed? I'm confused. It might have been destroyed. The one I crashed earlier. I'll take it! Okay, this ship. We need to go after that one. So. This one's crashed, I think? That one's crashed. That one's crashed. So... everyone can go after the last one now? So, attack. And... You as well. Attack. You'll get it. Come on! Almost. What happened to it? Did it get destroyed? Okay, let's just read through the log. Yeah, destroyed. UFO crash landed. The alien bomber crash landed. I think the base survived. Just took a bunch of damage. Alien bomber destroyed. Is that the same day? Yes. Okay. So we destroyed 2 of them? I'm already confused. So, UFO spotted. Then vehicle slightly damaged. Alien bomber destroyed by us. Vehicles damaged. Weapons out of ammo. Vehicle... well, police car destroyed. Vehicle damaged. So, we've got 1 destroyed UFO. We've got 2 crash-landed ones here. We've got a crash-landed one. And we've got a destroyed one. Okay, so we destroyed 2, crash-landed 3. So I should be correct. Alright. And now we try and get the organizations that hate us to no longer hate us. I believe it's these 2. There. And you. There. There, please like us. And you as well. Thank you. Paying off the organizations is quite expensive sometimes. But it's worth it. Because it means they won't be attacking me. Alright, and... should probably check if the scientists are still doing their job. It looks like they're still okay. They're still here. Still working. Yeah, the units also... they still seem to be fine. So... yeah. Sure, we damaged a lot of stuff, but everyone's fine. And these things happen. Like, we're at war with the aliens. I really hope that the ships are going to be properly repaired before the next alien attack, because... possibly gonna run into trouble there. So, now I can send everyone back. You go back to the base. You go back to the base. Thank you for the reminder. You go back to base. Hope that's gonna work. Alright. I'll save again, in case I haven't yet. And all that chaos, I'm not sure, so... I guess I could order more vehicles and then just move stuff over to them if the other ones can't come back out. Gonna be interesting. So, which ship do we want to attack first? We've got one bomber and 2 fast attack ships. I guess we'll do the bomber first. There. Yeah, it's a retro futuristic city. Good description. Okay. I mean, we can definitely do a mission like this with, like, a crew that's missing one person. We'll manage. Okay. Let's have everyone switch to aggressive mode and to running everywhere. It's just the most efficient. Even if they eventually run out of stamina. Alright. Where's the third one? Ah, there you are. So, you head over there and figure out what's going on. Yeah, they're basically public transport. I don't know what they call them exactly, but yeah. That is pretty much the idea. There. And there. Oh, speaking of the Stealthy Cookies channel, we've been taking some time off from it because of Christmas being busy and then I got sick. But there might be a new video in the near future. We shall see. Okay. Ah, that's the bomber. I'm fairly familiar with that design now. Damn. Wait. Can I still see one? Up here. Got him. Music is also quite glitchy in this one. I always forget about how glitchy the music is. Up until it starts back up again and I go, oh right, the music was supposed to be playing. Oh, by the way, last stream, so, the most recent stream, not the most recent XCOM stream, I got stuck in, Daggerfall. There was a glitch. Anyway, I figured out a way around the glitch, so, yeah. Just in case any of you were worried about that. So, yeah, we'll be able to continue the game, despite that glitch. Okay. Now, it seems like that glitch might be more DOSBox related than the original game necessarily. But if I understood it correctly, it's a glitch regarding it not really having the time to load in stuff because I'm basically moving too fast. So, the issue was that I was too efficient at running into the store and starting to talk to the shopkeeper to where the game didn't have time to load in, like, textures or something. So, something like that. Anyway, I just need to walk slower. That's the fix. And probably save more frequently. But yeah, I tried changing the CPU cycles, and that didn't actually fix it. It just turned it into a slideshow, but I could still manage to get the same glitch if I just walked too fast. So, yeah. I just need to be less efficient when walking into stores. Nope, nope, did not mean to do that. Fine. Might be okay. Yes, I played the original. So, no autosaves for me. But I'm used to working without autosaves, so it's not that big of a deal. Come on, you can do it. Still getting stuck. Nope, got stuck. Every time. Alright, back we go. I said back we go. There. Good enough. Uh-oh. Yes, good. Alright, let's see. No, don't mean to do that. Save. One of these days I'll figure out how to actually play this game. This is only my, like, 18th stream of this game, I think. Hello? Can you walk? No? Ah, that's why. There. I mean, I guess we could try the stun grenades, but I think we have managed to stun one of these before. Like, once. I think it's the bigger ones that we haven't stunned yet. It's fine. Just kill that one. Okay. Well, this is the third game. So, with the others, do you mean XCOM 1 and 2? Because I wouldn't say so. I'd say the graphics are pretty similar to this one. Well, that's more aliens than I expected. Alright. They've been busy. But yeah, I haven't played any XCOM games that are more modern than this one. So, the actual modern ones I couldn't tell you about. Like, I think I've seen a bit of gameplay from one of the modern ones, but yeah. Point being, I don't know much about them. Well. I mean, this one doesn't really have voice acting in the first place. Just in the intro. And I think the other two had absolutely no voice acting at all. Alright, there goes the bomber. Still need to do the 2 fast attack ships. Well, I'd say I prefer the graphics of the first 2. This one has a bit of a weird mixture. Like, as an example of graphics, I really think they, well, didn't manage to do a good job on this situation. Like, if I understand it right, they just took images that they made for other purposes and just stretched them to do this. And it just looks like a giant mess. And even the pictures in here, like, I'm not a huge fan of these versions. Like, I guess they're fine, but yeah, point being, this menu, I'd say it's a mess. So yeah, it feels like they didn't fully manage to complete that part of the interface. Okay. Going to have to check if Why is your shield partially there? That seems weird. Very strange. Alien containment. Yeah, I'm not saying it's all bad. I just think the previous games managed to be more consistent. So, yeah, I wouldn't say this game did a horrible job. I think the other ones just did a better job. Like, it's still a lot more consistent than quite a few modern games that I've seen. Just not as consistent as the first two. Okay. So... anything we want to take along? Maybe the stunning weapons. Those could come in handy. Let's take those. So, who has room for them? There. You've got some room. I'll make some room here. And you've also got the space for it. Yeah, I'd say individually, a lot of the graphics are quite good. It's just that a lot of them don't really fit with the rest as much as they did with the previous games. It just feels like they, in the previous games, they went more for, like, pixel art. In this one, they tried to go more modern. But, like, they still don't fully manage to make stuff look 3D. So, some of it just looks a bit off. If that makes sense. So, that's my main critique for this one. Because, like, this is basically pixel art. All of this. And I mean, it has to be, because they have so little room here. But with, a lot of it, they really try to go 3D. So. Yes, I get that, but, it's just... my point is, it just feels a bit weirdly combined. The, like, smooth 3D model stuff combined with, like, how stuff is textured over here. Yeah. It just seems a bit weirdly put together. That's the best way I can describe it. So, like, combining the super textured stuff with, like, this. That's the part where I feel like it's not that intentional to combine those art styles. Because this is, like, futuristic, smooth textures, 3D, like, model stuff. It just doesn't feel like it fits. That's all. But yeah, to me, this stuff still feels pixel arty. Just because of how noisy they made the texture. So there's still a fair amount of contrast between two pixels right next to each other. So... I think we've got everything. Oh, I wanted to check if the one unit... Wait. Are you healed already? Oh, there you are. Wounded. Okay. So. There. Yeah, health is not back to full. That's what's going on there. So, we'll just continue with the usual team. And there's one of the crashed ones. I'll have to find the other one. Yeah, it just feels like some menus, like, this stuff feels a lot more flat. I'd say the weapons menu also, the weapons feel flat. And then combining those with 3D rendered ships and the other one, it just feels a bit out of place. What is Graveball? Because I don't think I've ever heard of that. Okay, where is the entrance to this thing? All the way on the other side? Of course it is. So... have to switch everyone over. There. And I have no clue where they are. Just in a ditch somewhere. Ah, there. Okay. I'm guessing... Oh, yep. Well. Didn't expect to be attacked on the outside. Wait, crawling or dead? I think crawling. Yep, that one wasn't dead. Brain suckers, of course. They don't seem to mind the fire, though. Just running straight through the flames. Oh. Someone deal with the popper? Nope, they did not. Well. Interesting start to this mission. Everyone's shield is still intact, so I'll take it. I mean, sure, lots of shields have been damaged, but they are still working, so. Yeah, the popper did deal with most of the brain suckers. Or, well, yeah, one of the brain suckers? I don't know. Wasn't that 2 at once? I think it was. Either way. Got him eventually. And how about these 2? Okay. So, you run in closer. Oh. Got him, and... got him. Oh, more of them. Wow, they've been busy. And that was all of them. Sure. All of the aliens somehow were all outside at the same time. Why not? I guess they were getting bored. And let's head in for the other ship. Where even is that one? Ah, back there. Yeah, maybe the ship was on fire. I don't know. Or maybe they just decided to abandon it, because it's not like they were going to be able to salvage it. Okay. I think this time we're on the other side of the ship, which might help. So... switch modes. Where are these ones? Ah. On the other side of the ship. That thing's weird. Oh well. Have I saved yet? I'll save. Because, I mean, this map seems fine. Okay. Back down here. You run towards the entrance. If that is the entrance. Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe shouldn't have opened the door. But it's gonna be fine. Hopefully. And they'll just have to try and catch up to the other ones. There. But this time we actually get to explore the ship. They're not all on the outside already. Don't shoot each other. Don't shoot each other! What did I just say? Ah, got that one. That's something. Nope, nope. Okay. You doing okay? Yes. Everyone's actually doing fine. Good. Yeah. Who cares if I shoot, like, the rest of my team? At least I'll be the fastest. And they won't be in the way anymore. Like, sure, you'll manage to be the first one to shoot, but... I do have a sneaking suspicion that having the rest of your team survive would also be factored into... whether or not you're gonna get promoted or something like that. But then again, by XCOM rules, if your superiors die, even if you're the one who shot them, you'll get their job. So, eh. And that was all of them. Alright. Sure. Now that I think of it, I really hope that we're not going to destroy the ship that I need to explore for research when we finally get the aliens to attack with those again. Because that would be bad. But we'll see. Maybe I'll, like, have additional saves just in case, and send fewer ships to fight the weaker UFOs. I don't know. I'll figure it out when we get to that point. But I'm so looking forward to finally having all the alien ships that I need for research. Because... yeah, it's a bit of a hassle, needing to shoot down every single ship so that they run out of ships as fast as possible. But I hope it's working. I guess I could send in the dimension probe. See if there's anything interesting going on the alien side. There. And pause. So, how are things looking here? Okay, so those are the ones I need to shoot down, I think. Like, I think those are the Type 3. Wow! They've got 2 assault ships, 1 destroyer, and 3 fast attack ships left. That looks like progress to me. So, let's go back. I said let's go back. There? No? Ah, I didn't have it selected yet. There we go. And it'll eventually return. Not gonna worry about that. I just wanted to see what was going on over there. So, yeah. It might work out. Okay, time to check everyone's ammo. But yeah, technically, they don't need to have 0 ships of every other type left. They just need to, like, they send out specific groups. And for those groups, they need, like, a specific number of each ship for it to be considered a proper group. They don't tend to just send 1 ship over. They tend to send, like, groups of 3 or 4 or 5. So, I think eventually they won't be able to find enough ships to make up that group. And then they'll send over their weaker ships. I just hope it's gonna happen soon before they figure out how to make more of the better ships. So, that's all. And let's save. Oh, I should also check what I can sell. So we can always use the money. Because we tend to anger a bunch of organizations all the time. So... vehicle equipment. Oh, we've got 3 of the giant ones that we can't really use. 6 of these ones that I think we also can't use. Exactly. So, yeah. Eventually, when they can't make up one of their, like, group layouts, one of the stronger ones anymore, they'll have to send a weaker group. So, we'll see. I just hope it's gonna work. But I'm thinking it'll still be, like, 1 or 2 big attacks before they start sending the weaker ones, but we'll see. Just hope it won't be too long. But I think it's, like, within reach. So maybe they'll manage to get that UFO we need shot down today. So, yeah. No, I think we're on, like, the start of the week at this point. So I think we could be safe. So, we'll see. I just really hope it's gonna work out. Don't need that many. There. And drippy pods be gone. Yeah, exactly. That's the one thing I'm getting a bit worried about. That I might accidentally destroy the ship I need to enter. So, we'll see. Wait, am I... Yeah, I'm selling the ones I didn't want to sell. Whoopsies. Keep those. I thought it was these, but no, it wasn't. Alright. Anything else I should buy? Should I buy another Air Warrior? I guess I could do one more. Nah. We might need the money. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna save scum if necessary. I mean, I've already been save scumming for the most part, so... So, which day is it? It is Wednesday. But the start of Wednesday. So I'm hoping it'll work out. Research complete. Good. So that's shielding. A larger and more powerful version of the small disruption shield designed for larger alien crafts. The absorption level is much greater, but will still malfunction if the power level is reduced to 0. Yep. And go and research the other one. There. Check the organizations. Nope, none of them are being invaded. Good. Let's save again. The thing is, it's my first playthrough, and I do want to actually finish the game. And, well, in my experience, having played the first 2 XCOM games, if you don't save scum, it's gonna take a long time, and you'll have to restart a lot. So, since I'm not planning on playing this game for, like, several years until I managed to finish it perfectly. I just want to play the game. So. And I'm having fun doing it this way. Illegal flyer? I don't think I care. Diablo? Eh. Just don't attack me and it's gonna be fine. Are you gonna attack me? Better not. It's fine. Not my stuff. Which building is that? Police station. Wow. But yeah, I just tend not to be a perfectionist regarding like playing games without any amount of save scumming or anything like that, because to me it's just more fun to play them with save scumming for a lot of them. So, yeah. I just play games the way I think they're the most fun. So it's not so much about it being a challenge. To me, at least. UFO spotted. Which one? Oh. An assault ship. I think that's a fairly early one, isn't it? I'll save either way. Hoping to maybe even see the one I need this time. No, that's another assault ship. That is a destroyer. And that's fast attack. Okay, fine. Not this one yet. But maybe next attack. Is there another one? Another fast attack. And another one. Okay, they're sending all their fast attack ships. That's 6 ships in one. Okay. It's a big attack. I'll go back here so I can start sending my ships out. Because they do have to fly quite a decent distance. Alright. 1, 2, 3. On the first one. There they go. And 1, 2 on the second one, because it's right next to the other one. And, okay, quite close to the other one as well, so I'll send 3 for that one, though. Okay. Oh, still the same spot. Alright. Sure, those 2. Okay, this one's at a different spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do all of them. And was that the last one? No, it was not. Okay. Fine. I'll send these 2 to the last UFO instead. This one. Alright. Now we just hope it works out. Because, I mean, they are all in one giant clump in that one area. So, could technically work out. Should at least be easier than if they're all in completely different parts of the map. So, I just hope they're going to be fast enough to get all of them. Fine, so... Nope, nope, one of them returned already. Come on. Where are my ships? No, that one returned. I think some save scumming is going to be necessary, because they're returning too fast. Where are they? Oh, there they are, finally. So, 2 ships have returned. Are the other ones? Yeah, I think that one's returning. Yep. That one returned. Okay, that... I'll consider that a failed one. So let's go back to the save. I think that's before the UFOs. I mean, who knows? Since this group could be a completely different group now, maybe they'll send a weaker group now. I just doubt it. Would be very convenient, though. I don't know when it gets locked in which ships they're gonna send. I think it might just be, like, right before the attack starts. Okay. Guess I'll add a save over here. I'll call this one... 71. Why not? Alright. And there they go. So we've got... an assault ship. I'm saying that previously, when I did stuff like this, where I, went back to a save before the day of the attack, sometimes the ships that are part of the attack would change. So, I don't know why that is, but sometimes it would happen. Okay, that's another assault ship. That's a destroyer. And we've got a fast attack. And another fast attack. And another fast attack. Okay, so same layout as before. I'll just load the save again. Let's see. So this UFO is really far away. So I hope we'll get it. No, actually not that far. Not as far as I thought. Wait, where is it? Fine, it is as far as I thought. Fine. There. I'll select these 3 to go after that one. I think they're fairly fast ones. There. And the other one is right next to it, so... send 2 more. Right next to it again. 2 more. Okay, that one's closer. Good. I'll send 3 for now. Okay. Another one over here. Alright. I'll send 2 more ships. Actually, I'll leave that one out because it's not doing so well. And attack. I think that's the last one. Hopefully, because I'm out of ships. Yes, last one. So. Come on, get it. Almost. Yep, yep, there goes the shield. Oh, it's actually pursuing this ship. I guess you can switch to attacking the ship that's going after you. There. Okay. That ship is still not crashing. Oh, and one of them already left, I think. And another one left. Eesh. Maybe if we have more luck on them spawning closer. Maybe then it would work. Yeah. Not a single one shot down. That is unacceptable. Actually, since I have the shields now, the bigger shields, can I put those on my ships? How big are these? Oh, wow. Okay. I can't fit them. The small one, I think, would fit, but the big ones don't. Oh, well, they would fit here. I mean, yeah, they are massive. So, if I get rid of those, I can use the shields. Wait, what is this thing? Wait, did I just remove the engine? I think I did. Yep. Pro tip, don't remove the engine. Ship needs it. Okay. Come on. Giant thing. But yeah, these are only going to fit on the air warriors. That does mean that I can put the other equipment on the air warriors now. There. And I can even put it on the interceptors. So that should help make those ships more powerful. Like, it won't make them faster, but still, it'll help. There. Alright, let's save again. Oh, no, no, don't quit. Save. So I'll overwrite this save. There. And let's try again. Okay, where is this? That's pretty close. And I'll just assume they'll spawn 6 UFOs again. So I'll just start attacking this one. And not wait for the other ones to spawn. But it is a fast attack ship. So nice to have ones with shields now. I really hope that's gonna help out. So, let's do 3. It is close by, so hoping that more are going to spawn right there. Nope, that's a while. Oh, well, it's gonna take a while to travel over there. So, you attack here. Wait. Where that one's... Oh! They sent a new one! We haven't shot that one down yet. I think that's type 2, though, not type 3. But, see what I mean? They sent a different ship than they did last time. So, yeah. They are doing the thing that I mentioned. Anyway. Yes, but my point is that if you go back to save that's long enough ago, they can sometimes send a different layout. So. I think I sent some ships after that one. Find out. Okay. And that was it. Okay. So, the other ships, I'm gonna send, to this group? Wait, none of them are going after this one. Alright. So, let's go. I'll save before we have them actually attack, just in case. Because it might still work out. There. I think. Okay. Still think that that one looks like a chocolate type thing. Oh, we are obliterating this one. Wait. Oh, it's not just us. Other groups are helping. Okay. I think that all of them are down now. Pause? Alright, let's see. What happened here? I think one of them got destroyed, right? Yeah. Police hover car destroyed. No, destroyed by the ship. Did one of them manage to go back? Crash landed. UFO destroyed. That's the one. So, one of them did get destroyed, one of the small ones. But the other ones are all crashed, including one of the two smalls. So, yeah. That's pretty good. I mean, I say pretty good. That's as good as it's gonna get. So, maybe next mission they'll send different ones? So, I don't know. But since we have shot down 3 more of the fast attack ships, they're gonna be running low on those. So I'm really hoping that they'll send the other ones soon. It feels like we're so close. Okay. You return to base. And... You return to base. You return to base. But yeah, I think we'll do the first one as the one that I haven't done before, because I really don't want to risk the aliens, like, getting off of that ship and not being able to research that one, if it's even one to research. Yeah. So... who was the one who was recovering? I think it was you. No longer in recovery, so... Damn. Damn. Well, it just keeps going because I didn't shoot down the ship at the start. So... in part, it's kind of my fault because I didn't shoot down enough ships when I was starting out. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so we do have some stun guns on board. I am really liking the shields though. Those are awesome. Yes, it's my fault. Let's do the small one first, as I mentioned. There's the interceptor, don't crash into anything. I'm glad they don't collide, because if that was something... Oh! Okay. I thought that was going to be a mission, but no, we just pick it up and bring it to a base. I'll take it. So, I should be able to research that one now, I think. Quantum physics? Yep. So, that's type 2. Oh, and the cloaking field is for the large one as well. Okay, so we've got the cloaking field, and we've got the shield. But yeah, reduced detection. I don't think I'm actually going to need that one. But I'll send it over anyway. I mean, it sounds like fun. So... where's my alien artifact? No, that one. Send over one of them. And they don't seem to have any more of the shields, because I think they would be around here. So, I'll just not worry about that. There. And I'll make sure there's nothing to research for biochemistry at the moment. Nope, there is not. But yeah, that's type 2. Finally. And now I've got 3 fast attack ships to deal with. Alright then. Let's do this one first, because it's right next to our base. Our base also took quite a beating. But as soon as we get the UFO type 3, that should make it that should speed up the process of finishing the game quite significantly. So I do hope that's gonna happen. Because, like, at this point we're just biding our time waiting to be able to do the proper research. Because we're not allowed at the moment. I forgot to switch the modes. There. And lost group. Oh. They are ready for us. Oh, two of them are crawling. They're looking quite strange in there. Well, technically they didn't shoot, so we are more prepared to fight them than vice versa. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Oh, wrong save game name. Might make it to 2,000 saves, who knows. Alright. These missions tend to be somewhat easy, so not too worried about these 3 UFO missions. There. And there's another one. Oh, there it was. But yeah, these ships tend not to have a big crew, luckily. At least not compared to the bigger ships. Which one are you seeing? Oh, there. Got it. There. And you help checking this part. That's probably just an alien hiding somewhere. There, you're still outside. Maybe you can make it over here. And you can just run inside. Alright. Well, the alien seems to be freaking out. Was that the last one? Yeah, it was. Next mission. I'll let it return to the base. Just in terms of, like, putting stuff in storage. There. Seems good. And then the next ship is right over there. Won't have to fly for long for that one either. But I'm glad we shot down 3 fast attack ships on this one. So even the other group that I was sending before I was reloading the save, that one also wouldn't work if they don't have enough fast attack ships. So I'm just hoping it'll work out. Okay. Time to switch them over. No, I have not finished Ultima 6 yet. We'll be continuing it tomorrow. XCOM is going alright. Better than I was expecting it to go today. Like, obviously I was hoping we'd manage to make some progress with it, but I didn't really know what to expect, I guess. Shooting with all 3 of them. I mean, it kind of worked. Okay. They've probably got the time units to go down there. Yes, this is my first playthrough. Which is why I didn't know that I needed to shoot down specific types of UFOs to unlock research. Yeah. Come on. Yes. I mean, with the shields, poppers aren't as bad anymore, but I still prefer not to have them blow up in front of a group of 3 units. So, yeah. Still glad we managed to shoot it before it exploded. But yes, I tend to do first playthroughs on this channel, so it's my first playthrough of Ultima, well, Ultima 6 specifically. It's my first playthrough of XCOM, Apocalypse specifically, and also my first playthrough of Elder Scrolls Daggerfall. But yeah, I'm just basically playing through the franchises one by one, so. This is an alien ship that we shot down. I'm just clearing out the aliens. think they'll manage to get inside. Yeah. Maybe not all of you, though. Don't want to waste the time units. Okay, got that one. Okay, that was the last one for this ship. Time to go back to the base. And then the third ship. Yeah, I don't like real time. Which is why I'm not actually using the real time. The real time stuff was just too hectic for me. Like, basically for the real time, I just need too much time to think. So, yeah, it just didn't seem like a good option for me. Yeah, I'm quite glad they included turn-based, even if it's glitchy. Because it's still way better for me. Well, to some extent I overanalyze things, but sometimes I just also forget what I'm doing, so... It helps to get extra time. Like, when I have to be 100% focused on everything that's going on, and I've got up to 6 teams of up to, I think, 6 each? That's a lot to keep track of. So, yeah. It's a bit too much for me to keep track of all of that in real time. And I just like having the different group members go off on their own. So, yeah. Doing all of that in real time, that's just too much. Simple as that. Like, in general, I tend to be quite bad at games where reaction time is the main challenge. Because when I need to press a specific button combination or something like that, odds are I'll get it wrong most of the time. Especially under pressure. So. I think that's one of the reasons why retro games work so well for me. Because they tend not to be as fast-paced. Just because of, well, restrictions based on hardware and such. StarCraft, I have not got much of a clue which game that actually is, but, probably, if it fits that description. In like strategy type games, if I can pause or have different speed settings, I tend to have an easier time playing them. But if it's a game where you just have to go as fast as possible, it's not for me. Well, as I said, it might work for me, just depends on, well, the speed. So, it depends on the game. Okay, yeah. Well, if you have to go as fast as possible in the sense that, like, you have to, like, every move has to be perfect, then that's not a game for me. If it's a game where, like, when you press play, you're supposed to, like, have your units do stuff efficiently. Those I can work with. The problem is more the, like, real-time multiplayer situation. That stuff I tend to have issues with. Because a lot of people are going to be way faster than me. I'm just slow. Yeah, in that case I might actually like the single-player stuff. But like first-person shooter type games, those are not for me. I mean, to be honest, I also don't really like first-person shooters in the first place, because to me they're kind of loud and obnoxious. But, yeah. But I also need to think fast. It's not gonna work. Yeah, and they would also give me motion sickness. So, good thing I don't want to play them in the first place, because... Like I say, the one first-person shooter type game that I can think of that I enjoyed playing was Payday. And that one I enjoyed more in terms of, like, doing stealth. And, like, planning and stuff like that. Just to, like, getting the, objective of shoot everyone as fast as possible while they're also actively shooting at you. Yeah, that stuff I always have issues with. I'm the perfect person to ask, since my workplace is right here. I'm streaming. So I guess, yeah, find a way where, you don't have to be around people. Because that way, well, if you're the only person in the room, presumably you have a good workplace relationship with yourself. So. Yeah, I mean, best way to do social interaction is to just not. It continues vacation. That's a good one. Or find a way to buy the company you're working for and then just fire every other person there. That should make things nice and calm. Why did you stop? Did you get stuck? Wait. Ah. Completely missed you over there. Was that the last one? No, it was not. Next turn then. Completely forgot about you. Whoopsies. There. You go and join the others. Okay. You go after that brain sucker who ran off somewhere. Oh, back here. That's ages away. Guess you can try. Maybe you'll have an easier time. Nope. Fine. Just takes too long to get over there. Either that or they're just low on stamina already. But we'll get that brain sucker eventually. Thinking the rest of the ship is empty. Because we fought so many aliens outside, so seems unlikely there's gonna be one left. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, yep, another one. Great. Just running after the brain suckers, as you do. Yeah. No longer able to sprint. Eugh. You just try and float over there. Maybe that's gonna work better for you. Nope, that's not floating. That's just walking with extra steps. Alright. How about you? Hope you're not fed up with running. Okay, that was quite helpful. And you just do whatever in here. Probably no aliens, so... just being there as bait, probably good enough. Alright, they fled. I'll take it. I mean, 2 brain suckers on their own, what are they gonna do? And that was the last UFO. Awesome. Time to go back and sell a bunch of stuff. Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, so we've got a bunch of organizations to bribe. Let's do that. There. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Glad I didn't buy that extra ship, because... Fifth one, and number 6. There we go. Every single time I anger a bunch of organizations. But at least I got the cloaking stuff. That's new. Alright. Did they already receive the cloaking field stuff? Yes, they did. Nice. So as soon as they're done researching the other stuff, they'll be able to switch tasks. Okay, that's save number 84. And let's speed up time. Research on UFO Type 2 is complete. This vessel appears to be a surveillance craft. Its structure is very strange and there is no evidence of any crew or cargo. The craft's internals appear to have been intentionally destroyed by the aliens from a remote location. The craft is armed with a small beam weapon. The craft does not appear to be a great threat to the city, but can only be a precursor to more dangerous incursions. Yeah, I still think like looks like, you know, like a fancy chocolate thing covered in like jam or like caramel sauce. Oh, treaty signed between the government and Psych. Uh-oh. They might target me again. Okay. Save again. Because I don't know what's coming up next. Okay. So that's Saturday. Wait, does that mean it is now Saturday? I think so. Yes, it is now Saturday. So I'm hoping the aliens will attack before the end of the week. Oh, yeah. Gonna be interesting. Let's see. That's an assault ship. I'll save again. I just hope they send the UFO Type 2. That's the one! We've got it! Alright. I'll save now. It might seem silly to have that many saves, but this is the ship we've been waiting for a long time. I don't want that one to disappear again. I'll just send over my units right now and take care of that one. Because we really need that one. Where was it? There it is. Okay. So there. I'll send over 5 of them. I hope they don't destroy it. And for the other one, I'll send 1, 2, 3. Okay. And one of the chocolates. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Another one of those. 1, 2, 3. Actually, not that one. There. Another one. That's fine. We'll deal with it. We just really need to deal with this one. Come on. Oh, that one. That one. I don't know why the other one... Oh, I've probably got ship selected. Anyway, don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Dang it, it destroyed it. Alright. Let's try again. I'll just send the interceptors after that one. Okay. They can go after this one. These two can go after that one. These two go after that one. These two go after that one. Okay, that's all of them. So, don't crash the ship that I need, please. Or, well, don't destroy the ship. Crash it. Don't kill it. We need it to crash. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Yes! Okay. We're good. And... pause. What happened to this one? Oh, I just completely forgot about that one. Alright. There. All of you. Go and deal with that one. Come on, deal with it. Nah, it's fine. Okay, so... I got one of the small ones. So I'll save. I'm thinking I might have destroyed some of the other ones, but it's fine. We've got the one we need. That's the only one we really needed to keep intact. So either the other ones crashed or just got obliterated. So let's deal with the one that's all the way out there. The one that's not actually connected to a mission. There. And then we'll be able to deal with this one. Finally! Come on. Wait. Why are you stopping? No, you return to base first. There. And now, you attack that one. There we go. First time that we're attacking this ship type. Very exciting. But that means that next time we might be able to finish the research that's necessary for invading the aliens. So we might manage to invade the aliens next time, which would be great. But then again, we might not manage to invade them yet, because it might take a while to build the ship that's necessary for that. But still, major progress to get to this part. And I didn't even need to cheat. So, I'm very happy with the progress today. Well, I'm glad that I did not need to cheat for that. Because I was thinking I was soft-locked initially, but clearly not. So this is completely new to me. Okay. Nothing here. Yeah, in this case, not really broken or bugged, it's just a game design choice. So, I basically just got punished for not doing something fast enough at the start of the game. So, that's all. I wonder what aliens are on this ship, because we've never done this one before. Okay. It's pretty open. It's strange. Didn't expect a wide open space. But apparently I should have. Oh, there we are. Is that a popper in the back there? Yeah, I think it was. Got those two. That can't have been the entire crew, though. Yeah, it's not. Okay. You get over here. Okay. You get over here. Thanks, I'll follow. Oh. Seeing a bunch of aliens up there. Oh, the slug thingies. I totally forgot about those. Because we haven't interacted with them in a while. Okay. You go up here. Then you should have a decent vantage point from which to shoot all these. Wait. There were two of them right next to each other. Alright. No line of fire. Got that one. Sorry if any of the loud sounds are coming through. I'll have to end the stream pretty soon because there's some construction happening. But you know, I just want to... It's been so long since I have done a new ship. And but this has been ages in the making. So, yeah. Still want to at least finish this ship. Okay. Nope. Can't reach that one. Yeah, the microphone might be filtering a lot of it out, but it is quite loud. So. And there's also going to be some indoor construction stuff, so yeah, I'll definitely won't be able to stream during that. But yeah, basically it's window related, so yeah. So it's gonna be loud. Let's just end that here. That's fine, just... I think it's just those two worms left. Oh, of course they can shoot us just fine. Stop it. But yeah, I think it might just be those two left. In which case... There. There. Got those. Not sure how I'm going to do the last one. Maybe you can reach it. Yeah, I can imagine. There. Yeah, that was all of them. We did it. Time to start the research. Okay. There. Still like to keep one of each around, just in case. There. Got those. And... so I don't forget it. Research. UFO Tech 3! Yes! But yeah. Yeah, the sounds are getting loud and rather consistent, so that is going to be it for today, because, yeah, I'm going to be very distracted by that. And eventually indoor stuff as well, so yeah, indoor stuff like right next to me. So definitely can't stream during that. Anyway. We got the ship that I've been missing. Also, my shirt says honk. And it's a goose on a pile of flaming garbage. So, it's a perfect t-shirt. Anyway, let's see who we're going to raid today. I'll also make double and triple sure that I've properly saved. Because I don't trust it. So, who do we raid? I think we'll head over to STJ, who has just been partnered, I think, yesterday. So, why not? Currently playing Castle of Illusion Mickey Mouse? I don't know. We'll find out what type of game that is. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Ultima 6. Bye!